Welcome back. It's been so long. Whoa, to Procrastination podcast, and we procrastinated on this exact episode for a long time. But welcome back. Back to Procrastination podcast, talking about anime life, everything in between. I'm Matt.
I'm Robert.
I'm Alonzo.
And yeah, it's been a heck of a time. So life is lifing, as the kids say these days, and we
life is life.
Got a lot going on. But
world's coming to an end, yeah.
You know,
a lot going on.
That's exactly why we got to document as much as we can for the next generation to find.
That's next generation. Says, okay.
You know what? Hey, maybe it'll get vaporized in a nuclear war, but maybe it won't. So look, just in case, we're gonna have the records. You know, a little something. But we're back at it. You know, so trying to bring some positivity into this new year. But yeah, how's the start of the new year been for y'all? Speaking of,
yeah, I mean it's been pretty okay for me. I've decided to go like too serious on resolutions this year. This is the year of the resolutions, all right? Where it's like I don't know. There's a lot of health changes, a lot of stuff changes, and I don't know. It's taken up a lot of my time, so that's surprising. Every waking up 5 a.m. every day, fucking, cooking every day. Not every day, but meal prepping and shit. And yeah, so sounds like an adult stuff, right? Doing adult things, it takes a long time, you know?
Woe is him.
But yeah, I mean, that's it.
Yeah, pretty much same as like Robert said, like going heavy on goals. Like we did that exercise on New Year's Eve, making a bingo card of goals. I'm probably not going to hit bingo on anything, but having fun with it. Like the new year starting off rough in the news, tough on the mental and all that, but you gotta persevere. For me, like I'm focusing on health, trying to get better at that, trying to get better reading books. You finally got me enlightened on audiobooks, so thank y'all for that. Like it's such a game changer. The narrator with the book I'm reading, The Blade itself, like the narrator is on point. It's one narrator. He does multiple voices. It's crazy. I thought he would just been monotone or something. He putting in the work. So shout out to that book. But just trying to keep getting myself better. Just trying to better myself step by step, little by little. Just crawling. I don't know what it takes, but be a better person. Become somebody I can be proud of for the first time in my life. So hopefully this year works out. We don't get vaporized. We all make good on our promises, and things will be looking good after that.
Yeah, this year I'm hoping is like a transition year. Obviously 2025 was pretty trash. I think universally. Pretty trash year. So I'm like, okay, I don't want to say those cliche words. I'm not going to say that, but could be worse. But we're hoping it's not. That's what we're going for, So we're hoping that this new year, transition year, working on personal growth, self growth. I'm kind of with you guys on that. We're gonna like personal. I was talking a little bit before we started, just saying like, yeah, trying to like just be like basically more centered, more zen, more like at peace, inner peace type thing, whether it's, through reading, through God, through, just working through my mental stuff and just, trying to just not let all the outside noise dictate the inside, peace basically. So yeah, man, working on all that. Heck of stuff been going on this new year. I've already been sick twice, which is crazy. And that mysterious flu thing that people got, I have no clue what the freak that is, but everybody getting that ish. And then some crazy stomach thing. I don't know what happened to my stomach, dude. That ish had me feeling like I was getting stabbed with multiple needles in my stomach. And I don't know what it was, but like in a week it was gone. Nothing, no semblance of it since. But it was a terrible week. I mean, you know what? I ain't say go eat for a week. I'm just not eating. I don't want to call it. I'm not eating. And that issue was crazy. And yeah, I had to fix up my car a little bit. So I'm like hoping got that out the shop quick. At least got it before the weekend. So like, all right, clutch to get it before the weekend, and I'm hoping it stays out. But you know, everybody's like, "Oh, your car's a good car. It's a 20-year-old car, super old car." I'm like, that's a good car. Good car. Like, car's good engines. You know, good engine, good. You know, X, Y, Z. I'm like, all right. You know, I I hope so. I've invested a lot now. I've invested a lot. So yeah, I mean, but yeah, like I said, even amidst all that stuff, still trying to just, you know, focus on the blessings, focus on the positives, and keep my mind centered away from all that stuff. Because I mean, still here, still alive, still, you know, got a chance to make things go a little different, a little better, improve our own lives, a lot of people around us. So, you know, still can't complain but so much, you know. But yeah. And with that being said, trying to flip all these negatives into positives, man. That's exactly what we're trying to talk about today. And what we're really looking forward to in 2026, we're really trying to just get excited for, like I said, inject some positivity in this freaking nightmarish situation we seem to find ourselves in. And you know, just we gotta look for something, look forward to something at this point.
Yeah, I think what I'm looking forward to the most is like new adventures, you know? Like last year, it was my yes year. And honestly, like to summarize that year, okay? Like a lot of people were asking me for things, all right? Like my brother, my mother, my sister, whatever. And I had to say yes to those things because it was my yes year. Now, there was also a lot of you know, there was also a lot of like adventure stuff. There's stuff that we did, a lot of anime conventions that year, a lot of traveling that year as well. So I went to India multiple times. I went to, you know, like, so it was good. And I'm hoping for more adventures. Now I have some goals set up for that. You know, like, oh, I got a girlfriend for my yes year. So I mean that's a pretty good year then, you know. if yes gives you that, yeah. if
what
saying
woman
yes
doesn't like to
that,
hear yes?
Right? Yeah.
What woman doesn't like to hear? That sounds like the cheat code, right? That's the cheat code.
That's it.
Come on.
That's it. You solved it. So this year I'm trying, like, I still want to be adventurous, like in that regard, but I also want to make it so it's kind of pointed, you know, like I'm not just traveling just for travel's sake. I'm like, okay, I'm doing these things with these particular people, or I'm trying to, you know, find this particular thing. And yeah, so that's gonna be good. A lot of I think that is my major thing that I'm looking forward to next year. Now, this year. Now, what is also interesting is that like health wise, there's a lot of things I decided to do because of health. Like I'm like, all right, people have told me to do, you know, to diet, eat right. People have told me to exercise right or whatever. So I'm like, okay, you know what? I will be super consistent. I'll be the most consistent I've ever been in my entire life. I have yet to eat meat this year. Period.
Oh, shoot.
Have walked 5 miles every day, every morning. I walk from 5 a.m. to 6:30. I walk every morning. And yeah, and that's why I've been making my food and stuff, right? So I'm like, and I started reading the Bible. Again, this is a mental health thing, but anyways, another thing that my family and friends have told me to do for a long time, and I'm like, okay, this is similar to like the yes year, but I'm just like, now it's so pointed. It's like, all right, I'll do exactly what you've told me to do for years and years and years. I'll put it on my thing because I know it's gonna take me forever. And yeah. And honestly, right now it feels like a lot. Like it feels like a big weight, right? Because it's like, all right, it's hard to do, but habits are forming. Like there was one day I got up and I had so much energy, and I was like, oh man, I need to get out. I need to start walking. It's my time. It's my time. My morning walk. So I don't know. Adventures and health. That's what I'm looking forward to.
Mm.
But,
I can't wait to see a healthy Robert, you know.
yeah.
He's going to be a dangerous man, hulked up, you know, jacked up, got the stamina and everything.
Yeah.
But no, that's some great stuff to look forward to. I know, like, feeling good health-wise, it just makes you feel good. Like, I don't know what else to say. Like what, like, I don't know. I'm at a loss for words right now, but I hope for the best for you, Robert. Yes, year I was kind of against, because that's just arbitrary saying yes to everything.
Right.
But it worked out for you, so who knows? Maybe I should do a yes year. I'm not going to. No,
Yes.
I'm not going to do that.
You've been saying yes a lot.
No, I say no to
everything. Hold on.
Yeah.
I have been saying yes to
potentially
things.
very sketchy situation.
True.
Yes, I have been. I've been doing some very sketchy stuff, but that's neither here nor there. I'm not going to out myself on that.
Okay.
Yes, I'm going to cop out. But yeah, Robert, you're doing great things. I strive to be like you, my old college roommate. You know, the guy who gets things done.
Well, we'll see.
I just realized that we've the roommate thing.
That's the circle. Yes.
Oh shoot! What an
Ain't it
epiphany!
been close to 10 years since y'all graduated? So yeah.
So this is why y'all are okay with this, because y'all both realize, like, you almost struggled being my roommate. Look at that, you can deal with anything, man. My snoring all night. I remember that.
I'll be on a race to get to sleep before this nigga. I'll be racing to get to sleep before this man can fall asleep. I'm like, ain't no way you can bring me to bed tonight. Yeah, that's why I used to study so early. I used to study right after class. No, I'm getting to sleep early, dude. That's free. It's not keeping me up. It's crazy. Nah, this dude, man, off tangent. I've never had someone more difficult to wake up in my.
Oh yeah, yeah.
And be so angry,
Yeah.
so mad when he wakes up.
Yeah, like Taylor actually said, because at some point I was like, Taylor, I need you to just like fucking I don't know, be the villain. I need you to be, okay? Wake me up and be super angry about it. And she was like, no, because when I do that, you also get angry. Like, you're so mad. She's like, I'm not gonna be your punching bag, you know? Like, all right, fine. But like, yeah, mornings, man. I've never liked mornings until now. Until now.
If that can change, truly anything in this world can change. This man, oh my gosh. We talking like 11 a.m. and I'm like, I come back my first 2 classes, this man's still asleep. Yes. I'm like, you never get up? I'm like, bro, let's go get lunch, bro.
I be calculating to the. I'm like, all right, okay. I can miss this class. That's only going to take 10% off. I'll still end up with an A-. I'm good.
You're going to do all this in between wake up sessions, all in between snoozes. Insane. Full algorithms in between snoozes. Insane, man. Insane, dude. Yeah. You and my brother. My brother just won't get up, dude. He just won't get up sometimes. If he's tired, bro, I had to check his pulse. I'm like, are you good? Like, dude, what the freak, dude? Because this dude just won't get up. You can smack him in the face and he'll just be like, So I've people in sleep. It's funny to me because I'm not a light sleeper, but maybe this is maybe the medicine thing. Like I get up easy. Like I can get up easy, but I can fall back asleep easy too. But I can get up, you know. But it is trash to be up early in the morning. I don't like early mornings. And people always say, "Oh, do you work out? No, you go in the morning?" No, I was like, absolutely not, absolutely not. I will never wake up. No, I won't say never. I will very seldom wake up in the morning to work out. I'm going to wake up like that. I wake up at 5 because then I have to come back and shower. I probably have to wake up earlier than that because I got to wake up, get dressed, brush my teeth and stuff so I don't look crazy going to the gym, because then you might find Bay at the gym and you looking crazy with Bay there. You messed up. You missed out on the blessing. And that's your fault.
Mm-hmm.
See? So, and so then I gotta get myself straight, go there, go to the gym, put in the work, look crazy. All right, you feel a little sluggish because the morning time. So all right, you might get out of there 6:10. Gotta get to work 7. You gotta be headed to work. So you gotta come back, shower again, get your face done, redo your hair or whatever you washing your face, your lotions and all that stuff. Get your whole life together again. Get dressed and get to work. Too much, man. I've already had a whole work day before I went to work. I don't want to do that. I can't do that. So I do after. And that's why I've never been a morning person. And one day I will be, maybe. On vacation, though, I can make it work. Vacation, I can be a morning person too. But yeah, moving on from this long aside. Alonzo,
yeah.
Are you looking forward to anything? Are you glad? Did you have to wait before? Did you have to wake up Robert ever?
I don't think so. No, I never woke him up.
So you just
Most
left
of the time he wasn't even in the door. He went home.
He did go home.
Oh yeah, that was first year I was gone.
But we were both engineers, so we both had morning classes. So like I never woke him up. Like I wake up at like 5 or 6 or something for class, and I just leave. Yeah. So Robert was on his own.
So you came back, you seen him, he's like, all right, he's gonna be there.
Yeah, and Alonzo's alarm was on like a normal man's time. Like he's like, all right, I need 45 minutes to get in and out, But mine is set like like the bare minimum. Like if I miss 1 minute, I'm late. So he be out the door by the time my alarm goes off, and I'm sitting there like, damn, what was wrong? Damn, I gotta go. Always get to class like 10 minutes late. Always.
Oh my gosh, that's hilarious though. Anyway, moving on.
Yeah.
All right, 2026. What does year hold for me, America? Well, the only thing I can physically see, I can like tangentially touch and just conceptualize is work. What did Rihanna say? She said, work. I said I was going to sing. I said I was going to tell y'all I was singing, but just work. Anyway, all I do is work. Like going to work, go home, go to work, go home. Long death march. So I'm just gonna be working. Like our contract is up in April. I don't know what happens after that, so I just got to keep working. We got 3 trips from now until April. I'm leading one to Louisiana. Side note, somebody saw a cross burning there the last time we went there on the trip, but I digress. I'm leading that trip, so we'll see what happens. And then I got another trip a week after that. So I'm going to be gone for like a month in March, just working. But, aside from work, which is my entire being, what do I have to look forward to? I don't really know. Like GTA 6. Maybe it comes out this year. Yes. Maybe it comes out and I can play it and I can be at peace. But it'll probably be delayed again to the next console generation, PS6, Xbox 527. I don't know what they're doing with their names, but we'll see if that comes out. If I had to say anything, like Robert mentioned, health, like in August of last year, I started on a health journey, changed my diet and everything at the advice of a hematologist, and immediately I saw results. So right now I'm around 340 pounds. 2025, I started over 400 pounds. So for this year, my goal is to get below 300 pounds. And I think I got a realistic shot because it's January. I got all the way to December, 40 pounds. Let's do it. Other than that, I'm still a fat, ugly motherfucker. Still don't get no bitches. So I've been saying recently, I ain't got nothing to look forward to. So we'll see. Cause I don't know. I'm not a big movie guy. So there's no big movies I'm looking forward to. I'm not a big music junkie or anything. I'm not looking for any albums to come out. So I don't know. TV shows, I don't know. Anime, I mean, I just watch whatever is watchable. So I don't know. For me, like, I don't know what to look forward to. Like what is there? I don't know. I'm just a guy who lives a terrible life. I'm a terrible person, America. You tell me what to look forward to, America. You tell me in the comments below. No.
The first comment we get in 2026, and it's a lot of
Yes.
Actually.
I don't know what to look forward to. You tell me. Whether read more books, eat more vegetables, talk to more people. I don't know what to look forward to. But my thing is for this year, be healthier and be a better person. I want to truly be a better person. So we'll see how that goes.
Well, yeah. I mean, go ahead.
Yeah. I think that's good. I mean, I think that's pretty normal. Yeah. So like, yeah. I mean, most people are the same way, right? Like, you know, work is the 8 hours a day, sleep is the 8 hours a day, and it's like, okay, even that other 8 hours you have. I mean, you know, you're spending how much time cooking, how much time watching something you know while you're eating or whatever, how much time eating. So like, yeah, I mean, commute too. It's like, yeah, it's like you don't have all that much time to really like do much more. But I do like what you said about the audiobooks. I'm hitting that hard, like on my walks. Like if I'm not talking to somebody on the phone, then I'll just put on an audiobook, and that's why I started reading the Bible. And that's also I listened to Game of Thrones, and he had the same way, like a voice actor who you know, the narrator could just do all these different voices, which were amazing. So I do agree with that. But yeah, work is thing. I mean, we started doing some programming. So I mean, we were looking into that as well, trying to do some of that, some coding. I'm trying to use my brain, right? Like you come home and like, yeah, I mean, you have the exercise that you can do for your physical body. You know, you got the diet, everything for your physical body. But what do you do for your mental, you know, fortitude? I'm like, I don't know. So that's why I'm trying to use my brain more often. I've been doing like the Duolingo. I'm trying to learn the language and stuff. But I want other things to use my brain. And I think that what we're doing with that project is going to be something that I can use as that. So that's nice.
I mean,
yeah. That's it.
But,
back to you.
Yeah. But yeah, I was just gonna say, yeah. I mean, sounds like a good goal to me. I mean, good thing to look forward to. Good goal, and I mean, yeah, like Robert said, I mean, most of their life is work anyway. But I mean, it does seem like your work stuff is kind of trickling into some of your other things, like some of your kind of personal life, spending some time with the coworkers outside of work, doing some stuff, even if it is a little sketchy at times. But I'm still proud of you for getting out there trying some new stuff, doing some different stuff. So, I mean, can't be that bad a person if they want to hang out with you outside of work and you're being picked to lead stuff. Avoid the burning crosses, of course. But I think you'll probably do a good job outside of that. And I mean, yeah, I mean, I think I feel, you know, similarly like to both of you guys, like just trying to round out my life a little more. Because yeah, starting you know, this other job last year, that was like, yeah, it obviously at the beginning can be very all consuming, you know, especially when you're trying to get used to the new procedures, new way of doing things, how people want certain things done, and who to go to for X, Y, and Z. You know, this goes wrong, you got to do this thing, whatever else. All the different logistics that go into starting somewhere new. So yeah, I definitely feel that. And then like, yeah, like kind of similar to you guys, and I've had this discussion with some of my other friends too, and just like yeah, like we gotta. I mean, I know it's an old thing, not back then, but reclaim the time, right? Like reclaim the time that we have, and like try to not just let it be just dead space of just like doing nothing really, like nothing that benefits you, nothing that really makes you feel like you're having fun or inspires you. Just does nothing. It's just you're just letting yourself just kind of exist for like. Which I'm not saying there's anything wrong with that per se, but it's like, you know, like when you. I don't know, when you think about the perspective of life, it's like, yeah, you want to try and do something with your life, the limited time you got. So it's like, yeah, definitely think that's admirable goals for sure. So it doesn't sound like that bad a person to me. I think I can think of a couple of much worse people off the top of my head. A lot of them, actually.
Mm-hmm.
And some don't have names, but they're under a certain umbrella and they all suck. so yeah, I mean, yeah, for sure can understand and relate to all that. But yeah, I'm like, y'all coding and stuff. I talked to somebody about that too. I was like, I actually liked coding when I started it. It was with C++ and stuff. And like, I should have kept doing that ish. I could have been a hacker by now.
Like using that logic part of your brain, like, you know what I mean? Like, how often do you do that? I mean, you probably have it. You know, some in the medical field, you have to.
Yeah.
But like, I don't have that. Like, I mean, to some degree, you know, like, okay, yeah. You know, I see where these two lines connect or whatever. But like, most of the time, I'm not doing hard logic. I'm just comparing to standards. You know, I'm just following the books that I've been given. So I would love for there to be like a actual, like, here's your actual brain being used, massaged, worked out.
Massage. Yeah, I mean, yeah, I definitely do a lot of that at work. But I think for me, it was like, my creative side, I feel like was dying a little bit. And I was like, okay, I got to get back to my creative stuff, like sewing, like video editing stuff, games a little bit, stuff like that. And like, so I've been trying to get back into that, like that sort of stuff, like my you know, like I said, sewing and tailoring and like video editing and all that sort of stuff, and really trying to get back into the artsy side of things to kind of tap into that creative kind of outlets, and yeah, I mean, obviously still like doing some other health stuff, but yeah, I mean, I think it's important. I've talked to some people, and like, you wouldn't believe the number of people that don't really have like anything they do outside of like work and like basic stuff. Like, all right, I travel once in a while. I go to coffee shops to get lattes and matcha occasionally, and it's like, and I eat out sometimes. That's it. That's their life, right? For like 80 years, that's their life, right? You know, it's crazy. It's like, yeah, like sometimes step out your comfort zone. Sometimes do something different. Sometimes just like, yeah, like have a year where you're saying yes, or have a year where you're just like doing something a little sketchy. Like, yeah, so I think all that's good, and I think that all kind of culminates to kind of what I'm looking forward to this year, and that's just like, you know, yeah, like kind of like what you said, like just trying new things and getting out my comfort zone a little more often, and then also just having my full benefits in my job, because my first full year, so no prorated bullcrap, my full PTO, my full my full everything. Yo, give me my time off. I don't want to look at y'all no more than I got to. Like, I'm ready for that, man. So I'm already trying to plan trips. I'm trying to get the freak up out of here. And I may be planning a more permanent trip. I met some lady the last trip that I was at. She was like, yeah, I came here for vacation and I just didn't leave.
Damn.
I'm like, huh? It's like, yeah, I've just been living here since. I was like, how long is that? Like she's like, oh yeah, it's like 6 years ago. 6 years. So you can just move, just stay. All right, bet. Let me find the places you can just move and just stay. like all right, cool. So I'm not saying I'm doing that. Whoever don't think I'm doing that, but just saying that I was like, that's crazy. Like, she really, like, no family, no friends, anything. Well, I'm sure she made friends, but like no family or anything there, no prior friends, and she's like, yeah, picked up and moved. And I was like, that's brave. And I'm not saying I'm gonna do something that brave, that crazy, but I want to definitely try some different stuff. So yeah, that is definitely looking forward to. And anime wise, only really anime I'm looking forward to. They're making my favorite manhwa into an anime, and I think this is maybe one of the best written stories. I mean, not just a manhwa or manga or ever animated, you know, anything. It is the best written stories I've ever read in my life, and it's called Latna Saga. I think it's Survival of the Sword King or something like that. I mean, every emotion you think you could feel from reading and like being immersed in a story, and you feel everything. Like, You feel loss, you feel victory, you feel defeat, you feel sadness, anger, this hatred towards certain characters and certain things, confusion, disillusionment, like hope. I mean, it's like you feel everything in this story, and I'm just so scared as always when they make an adaptation on how poorly they're gonna do it. Because it's a lot of chapters, and it really needs probably like it's not done, so it's like it needs probably at least even with what's there, probably like 3 seasons, or like unless they're gonna spread it out to like 24 or 26 episodes, something crazy like that, then maybe like 2 seasons. But the story itself is, like I said, the best story I've read ever that is like any sort of comic, written, colored animation type thing, like manhwa manga best, period. So I really am like, if they mess this up, it's not going to get the outrage that Solo Leveling would have got, because they really couldn't mess with Solo Leveling. Solo Leveling was just too popular. If they messed that up, they would have just gotten, who knows? Like all of Korea would have been on them, but yeah, this one not as popular. I don't think I've heard as many people talk about it, but it is next level. So I'm looking forward to that for sure. See how it goes at least.
There was a show that came out recently. So there was one time where you were telling me to read Solo Leveling, and I was like, okay, I'll read it. And then when I was trying to go to bed, I was like, well, then let me not read Solo Leveling while I'm trying to go to bed, because then I'm gonna forget where I am or forget something important. So then I started reading something else that was up there, and it was some smut. Some smut.
There's a lot of those.
But apparently it just got an anime. It just got an anime adaptation. What was it called, Alonzo? I can't remember.
Oh, that Android fucker thing? Yeah.
Does it count if you lose your innocence to an android?
Oh my god. Oh my god.
I don't know how I don't know why I think that one.
Why? Oh yeah, you don't know why that came up on yours? Okay, yeah. I've never seen that. I read a lot of anime, a lot of manhwa. That one ain't never came up. Just saying. I don't know what you got in your algorithm.
It's on another website. Oh, that's
okay.
Funny. Yeah, but yes, I'm looking forward to that. I mean, that's great. Yeah, I told y'all that Markiplier, this YouTuber, is making a movie. It's called Iron Lung. It comes out the end of this month, January 30th. And yeah, and it's like a homebrew movie, but like blockbuster kind of thing. And it's on at like, so I'm gonna watch that, but it's like a scary movie. Well, I guess it's more like a thriller, I suppose. I don't know. I have no idea what that movie is about.
So it's not
about a video game.
It's gonna be?
No, it's like in theaters. Yeah. Right.
Okay.
Yeah. So I want to see how well it is received. Hopefully, it's good. I mean, I'm not gonna get my hopes up, but I'm assuming that's good.
Fair. Yeah, I mean,
anyways,
you know what? Actually, get into that though. Is that losing your innocence to an intro? Does that count? Is that because you know? There's a movie also about that. I don't know about what it is. I don't know if it's exactly about that. Hold on. Before we get too deep into this, in fairness, for one, the actress that plays this android person in the movie is Megan Fox. So,
I mean,
come on. All right. So, and I have not watched the movie yet, but it's like, yeah, the theme of it is like this guy gets this like android house helper type person, and it's like, you know, Megan Fox is the android or whatever. And like I think the premise behind it is that she ends up wanting to take like his wife's place. I don't know if he has a wife or like become his wife or something. She wants to be more than that, right? So that's kind of, I think, what it becomes like a thriller horror-ish type thing. I don't know. I haven't watched it, but it looked interesting. But yeah, I say all that to say, what does it count? You know, does it count? Did you lose your innocence to an android? if it's a Megan Fox lookalike android,
I mean,
in that anime that Robert was talking about, though, the main character is a woman who's losing her innocence. So,
so she's
does
getting
that change things?
She's getting the atomic drill. She's getting she getting the wood. She getting the steel.
Also a woman, by the way.
Oh,
she's getting
a woman. Yeah. Now you see why I clicked on it.
Have you learned nothing from your previous relationships?
Right? Yeah. It's like, I don't know, man. It's something about two women. It's just it's very interesting. Very interesting.
Yeah.
I mean, these are all words, right? They don't really mean anything. I mean, what? Innocence? Who has innocence? Look, you didn't have sex, but you put a vagina in your mouth. Do you still have innocence? I feel like you don't have innocence, okay? I'm just saying. The same the other way around, okay? Yeah.
I mean, arguably worse. Honestly. I mean, arguably, imagine that like your girl was like, no, I haven't had sex with anybody. I'm just,
Yeah. I just
had a couple man glizzies, and that's all.
Yeah.
Had a couple boys.
Slobbed on 3 knobs. And,
okay, all right.
Come on,
I'm still pure from the neck down. Down.
Innocent.
but the lower part of the neck down. Very pure. Yeah. Oh my god, that's terrible.
Yeah. Anyways, the main point, they're all words. They don't mean anything. Innocence, yes. I mean, come on. We're all born in sin anyway. We're all not innocent.
I mean, that's what we gotta get. Get us saved. But I mean, that's an interesting question. No. I think if we get to that, right? Like, are people gonna choose people?
No. Oh,
right.
No. Hard
right.
no.
Like,
there are people dreaming about that future so much.
100%.
Waiting for it. They're like, please, in our lifetime. Please, in our lifetime. Now with AI, I mean, look at that. You get your AI Android thing. Fucking smash your dick one day.
Oh my god.
Like, what happened?
One malfunction away from broken dick, man. One malfunction away, and you're in the ER having to explain the story. Well, I slipped. I
said the wrong combination of words. I thought she was gonna do some freaky shit.
I said grind, but I told her to grind, and I mean, I didn't mean this kind of grind.
Seemed like it turned on the motors, man. She ground.
Like a chopped cheese. It's just scary, dude. Oh my gosh, man. I don't know, dude. I mean, scary times that happens, but like, yeah, I don't know, man. That's we're getting. I don't know how we got to this fully, but but yeah, I mean, it's a lot going on. But one thing that you always got to be is extra.
You know it, America. You know what time it is.
We were actually
there's a song. I think the lady's name is Snow Allegra. It goes like, "I wish time never mattered." You see, I'm singing again. Second time I sung today. It's my singing year. Robert had his yes year. This is my singing year. But it's a good song and all. But her problem is she didn't realize that it was extra time that mattered. So America, At this point, I'm giving you what you came for. What you need in life for 2026 is extra time. So I'm gonna do this rapid fire. College football in the championship game for the NCAA college football playoffs. We have the University of Miami versus the Hoosiers of Indiana University. So I don't think anybody would have bet money before the season that these two teams would have made it to the championship game. So congrats to the student athletes. Have a fun time. Play your hearts out. Leave it all on the field. Put on a good show. So just have fun with it. I know the game is in Miami, but Miami's the away team for some reason. So we'll see how that goes. Prices are crazy, but again, have fun. And may the better team win. Moving on, we got some NFL coaching firings and step downs. I know the playoffs are currently happening in the NFL. My Panthers made it to the playoffs, got bounced, but they put up a good fight, so good to them. But some other teams that didn't make the playoffs, the Baltimore Ravens, they fired their coach after 18 seasons, John Harbaugh. He's allegedly going to be picked up by the New York Giants, but 18 years, one Super Bowl win, like crazy. Just cut, gone, loose. Another team that made the playoffs, Pittsburgh Steelers, by beating the Ravens, ironically enough, they fired their coach after 19 years. Mike Tomlin, one Super Bowl win, a lot of success, but never had a losing season. He is gone. He voluntarily stepped down. Not fired, but voluntarily stepped down because they got blown out by the Texans in the playoffs. But I just want to give these coaches their flowers because to weather the fickleness of fans for that long and be successful is truly an accomplishment. So good on you, John Harbaugh and Mike Tomlin. May the best chapter of your lives be great. You know, I know Harbaugh's going to the Giants, so hopefully he'll do great. You know, those two had 40 matchups between each other. They played in the same division, coaching different teams. So that's just crazy. Like, success for them was expected, and they didn't get it, but now they move on. Finally, last up, I wanted to talk about the dystopia that the United States of America is. Not becoming, is already. Like, the United States is a dystopia. Like, it's crazy. And I want to talk about that and the upcoming FIFA World Cup. You know, the ICE, Gestapo, they regularly kidnap or just kill people. You know, not just immigrants. They kill U.S. citizens. We all know what's happening in Minneapolis, Minnesota. Like, they're just killing people. You know, so no one is safe from their small dick energy. But what's coming up this year is the 2026 FIFA World Cup. That's what we should look forward to, the FIFA World Cup. But, you know, people are showing their discontent with the United States by canceling their tickets for the World Cup. There was a headline like thousands of people have canceled their tickets. Like, they've canceled their reservations. They canceled random drawings. They've canceled everything. They don't want to come here. And why not? It's not safe. Like, if you come here, you're foreign, you are in danger of losing your life. Not just being deported, losing your life. And we got these ass backwards travel bans and visa restrictions. So it's just crazy. So there very well may be empty seats at the games. But again, if the U.S. government is corrupt, FIFA is like super corrupt. Like, FIFA is just evil incarnate when it comes to corruption. So, they may strike a deal to do something at the games. We'll never know. Maybe they have ICE just come in, sweep in. They may take players off the active pitch. Like, I don't know. That's how corrupt they are. So they could do anything with reckless abandon. But I just want to say, like, I want to ask, would you feel safe going to a soccer game knowing that bad people are out to get you? Like, what are your thoughts on all this?
Man.
Happy ending.
Yeah. I would say I mean, we're black. We all have that thing in our back of our head all the time, right? It's like, all right, you see a cop come by and you kind of, you know, and it's always been like that. And yeah, and that's not great. And now this is just spreading to more people, right? It's like, all right, everyone's feeling the same thing that we've been feeling for so long. And now it's like, all right, yep. Now y'all are feeling this like little cringe because of that. And yeah, I don't feel safe outside. I do still have faith that like majority of people are not like this, right? Like the amount of protesters you see, the amount of opposition you see, we know that majority is in opposition. But for some reason, that's not what the headlines are showing, right? So I don't think the point is to stop, enjoying your life. That's not the point, right? Like, Like to oppose them, to stop your life and live in fear would to give them exactly what they want, right? So I'm saying, look, if you want to go to a game, I'm with you. Yes, year times two. We go to a game. We do whatever. I don't care, man. I'm not living for these motherfuckers.
Yeah. I mean, like I said at the beginning, of all this, like to me, I mean, even before we got on this call, I was talking about this. I'm like, look, whatever gonna happen for me. Like we was it que sera sera? What will be. I'm not even studying what they're trying to do when it comes to what I'm trying to do with my life and how that. Like I said, we're Black Americans. We know how this whole story goes for a long time. Now everybody else is seeing it. Everybody else is saying we were overreacting. We were making it up. This isn't that's not the truth. This is your experience. Welcome to our world. It sucks here, doesn't it? Yeah. So, not that we want anyone else to have to go through this. We never want anybody to go through it. We don't want to go through it ourselves. But this is where we're at, and now we're in a position where we, as a people, as the general populace, like you said, need to come together and can stand up against this sort of stuff, and really like kind of voice our opinions, vote appropriately, and and then but like Robert said, like don't stop living your life, like don't start living in fear, don't stop doing good things and being good to other people because of that, because even if you say, like, let's say someone that didn't vote the way that you wanted them to vote, you treat them well, treat them with kindness, treat them with respect, and I think they'll get the memo. They'll get the memo. They'll and if they don't get the memo after all this, there's nothing to get. There's not enough up there to get it. So you just distance yourself at that point, because you got to just know that if what's going on now can't convince people, nothing's going to convince them, and you just got to write them off the lost cause and don't even lose any more sleep over them. So yeah, I mean, like Robert said, got to just enjoy your life. If that's something you want to do, then do it. I don't blame anyone that cancels those tickets, especially if I'm coming from abroad. I mean, I probably wouldn't, especially because you're talking about they split it between Canada and Mexico anyway. Just go to Canada or Mexico, where you can at least have a lot safer time, when it comes to that sort of stuff. So I don't blame them. And, like I said, FIFA is definitely corrupt too. I don't think they're corrupt enough that they're going to jeopardize their own money, to be honest. I mean, they'd have to get paid pretty handsomely to jeopardize those players that are going to make them bank. Because if they did that, I mean, good luck getting players to go to the next World Cup, So, and that's there goes their revenue for the next, 100 years. Because, people are petty when it comes to soccer. There's already coaches that have stopped players from going to certain places. And they're not going to want the players they pay all this money to get, freaking deported or locked up or even worse, or get killed, They're not going to want that. So it's like, obviously, and even if coaches aren't even talking about just the financial part, but just the human part of it, like, yeah, well, this isn't safe. This isn't safe for you, your family, all that sort of stuff. And those people's families might not want them to come. So, yeah, I don't think FIFA's dumb enough to do that. I don't think they're, I think they're greedy enough that they'll think about the long-term financial repercussions. They won't do something like that. But, yeah, I don't blame anybody that's canceling that ticket. And as much as I'm excited-ish about the World Cup being, close to my backyard, yeah, they've definitely killed the vibe quite a bit, for sure. And I mean, the prices already were outrageous anyway, so it's like, yeah, outrageous prices, not guaranteed safety, probably not worth it, So it's like, yeah. So we'll see how everything works out. I mean, like I said, at this point, live our lives, try and be as much of a positive difference maker in the people around you in your own life as much as you can. And, like I said, we have a chance to help people, help them. We have a chance to help yourself. And, be smart, keep your head in the swivel and don't put yourself in any sort of situations that might, get you in trouble. And that's why I don't blame people for not going, like I said. So, but yeah, like I said, live your life and positive spin. Like I said, you got Canada and Mexico too. And I went to Canada 2 years ago, and it was great. Toronto was fantastic. It was so much fun. Oh my gosh, the food is fantastic. People are cool. They had all sorts of like international people from like France to freaking India to Africa to Asia. I mean, super metropolitan, super diverse, really, really nice, clean area. And I mean, like I said, I enjoyed it. And of course, still, speak English and, probably speak French. So, if you're an English speaker and you don't want to, support it in the States, Canada and Mexico, right there, man. So, yeah. But
one last thought. New year, new you, America, watch Kingdom, the greatest show ever. I'm going to say that. Leave it on that.
Yeah, read Lot Saga. Read it. I don't know what the other name is going to turn out like. Read that
Watch
thing.
doesn't count if you lose your innocence. No, don't watch that. Don't watch that.
Oh, my God. And with that, signing off. America, stay safe out there. Thank you for procrastinating with us. Hey, hope to see you again. Peace.